Welcome everyone to my YouTube channel. Today, I will reveal to you all a place in Alaska so remote even satellites struggle to find it. A land where mountain ranges have no names and creatures once thought extinct still wander the wild. Today, we journey into the hidden edges of America's last frontier, where nature crafts tales so extraordinary they'd leave Hollywood speechless. Alaska spans over 665,000 square miles, yet most visitors never venture beyond a handful of popular close, you swear you can hear its whispers. This isn't science fiction. This is the reality of Alaska. That scientists are just beginning to unravel. But here's where it gets truly fascinating. Deep in the Brooks is Trapped within the ice are air bubbles containing ancient atmospheres, essentially bottled history of our planet's climate. Some samples reveal atmospheric compositions that challenge our understanding of past environmental conditions. The magnetic anomalies scattered throughout Alaska's wilderness create navigation nightmares for modern technology, but reveal fascinating geological stories. These areas where compasses spin freely mark locations where the Earth's crust tells tales of ancient impacts, volcanic upheavals, and magnetic pole reversals that occurred protects them from development but also makes scientific study incredibly difficult. Every expedition into these are places where discovery still means something, where the next ridge might reveal wonders no human has ever witnessed. The frozen frontier continues writing its stories in languages we're only beginning to understand. Every season brings new revelations, every expedition uncovers fresh mysteries, and every local tale points toward truths we haven't yet discovered. In our hyper-connected world, Alaska's forgotten wilds remind us that true adventure still exists. You just need to know where to look.